Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Just trying to make sure you can see my logo here. Is that acceptable? Okay, that looks good, I guess. As best as we can do it. All right. Just so you can see my little unfolding the lotus. Yes, 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 yes. Unfolding the lotus. Okay, let's just get started. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be discussing Ayurveda and Aromatherapy, which are two healing modalities that are usually not used together. However, aromatherapy is a part of Ayurveda. It is one of the healing tools available to use. So these are both holistic healing modalities, and they've been used since ancient times. And they're used to increase health, wellness, vitality, and longevity of life. Today, we're going to look at the basics of aromatherapy and how you can use aromatherapy and Ayurveda together as a holistic healing tool for you and your body, mind, and spirit. Aromatherapy is the use of essential oils to promote health, wellness, beauty, and overall well-being using aroma and your sense of smell. It's been used since ancient times and actually is traced back to the ancient Egyptians, as they are credited as being the first aromatherapists. Essential oils can be used topically or aromatically to support the body systems, and you can also use it, according to Ayurveda, like I said, through inhalation. Okay, so you can also do steam inhalation. It's another form of inhalation as well. It's where you just put some hot water in a bowl or a pot, drop some essential oils, throw a blanket or a towel over your head, or even a hoodie, and then you just literally stick your head inside of that steaming pot and you just begin to inhale. That's steam inhalation, and it works wonders. I also recommend using it in a bath. You can have healing baths that you take that are created specifically for what you need in that moment. All you do is drop the essential oil into your bath, and that's another way to practice aromatherapy. Essential oils are volatile, which means that they are changing. They're aromatic compounds that are found in a variety of plants, and it just depends on what part of the plant is used. Everything from the bark to the leaves to the actual root is used. It just depends on what part you need and for what. You have to always remember to dilute your essential oils in a fatty oil so that the absorption could be that much more impactful, I want to say. It's easier for your body, and this is just in general, even if you're taking medicine or any other kind of herbs, that you take it with a fatty form in order for the absorption to be at its most optimum. Okay, and Ayurveda is literally means, it's Sanskrit, and it means the science of life, or the science of longevity, but it really means the science of life. It does come from India, Bharat. It is a 5,000-year-old healing system. It's a holistic, whole body healing modality that holds the belief that optimal wellness is your birthright. You are always at ease unless you are in dis-ease. And it is a preventative science, meaning it works on boosting you before you ever even encounter a toxic radical or virus. So that way your body is at its most optimal level and your digestion is on point. So when you do perhaps take in a toxin or a free radical that is trying to do damage to your body, your digestive system and your immune system can fight it immediately and kill it and remove it into your waste and have it be out of your body. Okay? It is Ayurveda is believed to be one of the oldest healing modalities, also known as the mother of all healing. And really, it just promotes health and wellness in mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And it's based upon 3 separate and distinct functional properties with specific qualities. And they are called Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And there are 3. They are a combination of the ancient elements of ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Everything and everyone is comprised of these 5 elements. And you are predominant in 1 or 2 of these elements within your body. Knowing what that is crucial for balancing your body overall. So once you know what your dosha type is, you can then use Ayurveda to practice a preventative practice on your body, mind, and soul. And I've been practicing Ayurveda since 2009 and really started taking on clients in 2010. And in the last 11 years, I have been able to practice it not only on myself, but also help others find their own alignment and their own inner healer. Because you're a healer already. Perhaps you don't know the path to get started to be a healer, but you are intrinsically, naturally a healer. You have it within you. We all do. We all have that life force, that prana. Okay. And so at this point, we want to take a dosha quiz. And the dosha quiz is really, really good to assess what your body type is, because once you know what your body type is, then you can proceed to use essential oils to benefit you. So for example, if you're primarily air and space, which tends to be a Vata body type, you probably have a hard time grounding. Your mind is constantly going. You might have insomnia. You might have constipation. And so the way that you would use essential oils is you would balance yourself and your body, mind, and spirit with a grounding oil. And a grounding oil is anything just that you can just imagine. Anything that is connected to the earth. So any woodsy type oils are really good for Vata. We'll talk about all of that in a little bit. But if you want to take the quiz and are not present now, please send me a DM and I will send it over to you. But because nobody's here to take the quiz right now, I'm just going to skip forward to the next. So if you know that you are a Vata, Vata is composed of air, and it means that which moves things. So in Ayurveda, Vata is the king of dosha, because without the movement, nothing else can happen. So without movement, there's no point in having any of the other doshas. Movement is really what gets everything going. And it really is the foundation for our entire body. Movement. That's why it's so crucial for us to actually move our body every single day. Okay. Vata governs the movement of muscles, breathing, and the beating of our hearts, and also blinking. When Vata is balanced, the person is flexible, energetic, enthusiastic, bubbly, and friendly. But when they're out of balance, a Vata person will be fearful, anxious, forgetful, nervous, and restless. And we can all experience being out of a dosha balance. For example, if you have a body type that is primarily water and earth, also known as Kapha, you can have and experience Vata imbalance. That is absolutely possible. You do not have to be Vata to experience Vata imbalance. Okay? And it just depends on what it looks like and the symptoms that you're having. A lot of what Ayurveda is about is really listening to your body and assessing the symptoms to get to the root cause. The symptoms are a language that your body is using to communicate to you what is out of ease in your body. So once you can learn what that is and how it associates to the dosha, you can pretty much begin to deduce what ailments or what the root cause of it is. Put it that way. So that was a vata, okay? Pitta is made up of fire and water, and it's associated with the metabolism or the transformation, okay? Or transmuting things. Pitta means that which digests things. And besides metabolism, pitta influences the digestive process, body temperature, and also it functions and governs your blood and your skin. Okay. When it's imbalanced, a pitta person is understanding, wise, intelligent, funny, cooperative, confident, and decisive. But when a pitta person, a fiery person, is out of balance, they tend to be angry, jealous, critical, dictator-like, and a workaholic. So if that doesn't scream our society as a whole, I don't know what does. And it's pretty much a guarantee that everyone has some kind of imbalance because of the state of our society and the way that we function in this world. It's just a given. The third and final dosha is kapha, and it's made up of earth and water, and it means that which holds things together. Okay? Kapha is Sanskrit for mucus or phlegm, and it is always creating lubrication in the body. So someone with the kapha body type is always creating mucus. They need to be careful to not consume foods that also produce mucus, and that would be dairy and animal protein. So while Ayurveda does not encourage or specify a specific kind of eating diet, it does give guidelines for each of the dosha types. And because kapha is primarily earth and water, and everything we eat kind of is earth and water, animal protein specifically is made up of earth and water, it just increases that within a kapha body. And that creates an imbalance, okay? Kapha is associated with the hydration and lubrication of various bodily structures, including moisturizing the skin, lubricating the joints, and helping to maintain the immune system. And interestingly enough, a kapha body type is one that has the strongest immune system, but we tend to suffer, I am a kapha body type, we tend to suffer from never letting go of things. And so we hold on to things, kind of like what this, your lubrication, you're literally like sticking together, right? It holds things together. Well, we hold on so much that we don't let go, and it just becomes physical matter on the body. Believe it or not, at one point in my own life, I was up to 200 pounds. So I have experienced both aspects of being an out of balance kapha and an imbalanced kapha as well. When a kapha person is in balance, they can be loving, forgiving, generous, kind, strategic, and patient. But when out of balance, they become greedy, stubborn, melancholic, depressed, feel stuck, hold grudges, and have attachment issues. Big time attachment issues are a kapha out of balance. Letting go is one of the hardest things for a kapha to do. It was one of the hardest things for me to do. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Okay. So now I just want to go over a few of the things that we can do to bring everything back together. Okay? In Ayurveda medicine, the essential oils are believed to be the fire of the plant. And the element of fire in this case from the plant material is what causes them to be therapeutic in the Ayurvedic modality. Because according to Ayurveda, everything focuses on your Agni, which is your digestive fire. You are either boosting your digestive fire or you are depleting your digestive fire. And it just depends on what your body type is, what you're consuming, and how strong your digestive fire is already. So in essence, Ayurveda states that if you have a weakened digestive fire, you have a weak immune system. If you have a strong digestive fire, you have a strong immune system. And we are seeing this in Western medicine where gut health is tied to mental health. Okay, it is science. It is a science. It really, really is. And so one of the things that I love about Ayurveda, and it's a component of it, is pranayama. Pranayama comes from the word prana, which means life force, and yama, which is the process of prolonging. So it's actually prolonging your life force. According to Ayurveda, our breath is the life force. So in essence, pranayama is the practice of controlling your breath and your life force. And pranayama works with the subtle energies of the body and can powerfully benefit the mind, nervous system, and physical body as a whole because it travels through the air and space. So it can literally connect into the deepest cell within your own body and offer it healing. It's a very powerful practice. Pranayama is my most favorite healing modality to use when I need it the most. And at any time, really, I try to take deep breaths all day long. Long. Okay. Whew, we're almost done. Thank you for hanging in there. If you have any questions, please drop them down below or send me a DM. Pranayama breathing requires slow inhales and exhales and retentions between the two, or pauses. It's also known as box breathing. It's another way that they've called it. And you can do this breath by doing simple counts. You inhale for 4, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4. Just a few minutes of this practice can have incredible benefits to your mind and body, including increased energy, decreased stress and tension, and increased clarity and heightened creativity. And you have the power to bring this into your body every time you take a deep breath. To take the practice of pranayama further, you want to add in the benefits of aromatherapy. When we inhale an essential oil, it acts directly through our olfactory senses and into our limbic system. The limbic system is a big player in memory, emotions, and creativity. Doing pranayama or breath work while using essential oils that are connected to the doshas have an incredible way of heightening our breathing practices and soothing and balancing our doshas accordingly. And all we're doing is inhaling the aroma. It's really a powerful practice. Ayurveda and aromatherapy are very complementary to one another. They can help balance vata, pitta, and kapha and return or stay in homeostasis, which is balance. So next, I'm just going to offer you some of the oils that you can use for each of the body types or dosha types. Vata oils are pacified with clove, cinnamon, Roman chamomile, geranium, sandalwood, frankincense, vetiver, lavender, sweet orange. Anything that's sweet and sour is going to be good for vata. Pitta oils needs to be cooled and soothed. The oils for pitta type, body type, is rose, fennel, sandalwood, ylang-ylang, lemon, peppermint, frankincense, vetiver, rosemary, and lavender, to name a few. Sandalwood, I think I did sandalwood already. And then kapha oils have to be spicy because we need to be warmed up. Kapha bodies need to be warmed up. Oils for kapha body: rosemary, eucalyptus, peppermint, spearmint, basil, frankincense, grapefruit, lavender, juniper, and basil, which is also known as holy tulsi, right? And then I'm going to leave you with a fantastic aromatherapy blend that I actually like to use. It's tridoshic, so it's good for all of the dosha body types. And you can put this in your diffuser, you can put it in a roller, you can put it in a inhaler, whatever you would like to do to benefit from these oils, it's completely up to you. So the dosha blend is 1 drop of frankincense, 2 drops of lavender, and 3 drops of sweet orange. Okay? And that's a tridoshic blend, and it's great for all body types. You can just put it on and diffuse in the background or put in a roller and use whenever you need. And you remember, every time you take an inhale, the intention is to balance, bring homeostasis back into the body. And so with that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me here today. We learned about the basics of aromatherapy and Ayurveda. We also learned that both are ancient healing modalities that are wonderful on their own, but can be used together to enhance their respective benefits as one, right? We also determined the dosha that we are. Send me a DM if you want to know your body type. We also heard when a dosha is balanced and unbalanced. And we also learned what oils can keep you in balance. And also what tridoshic blend to use for everyday healing. I hope that you enjoyed class today. I just wanted to say very quickly, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you wanting to learn about this beautiful healing modality. And I wanted to end the class with this new product that is new to me from Young Living. I don't know if you know, I'm a Young Living distributor, and I just got my package today. This is an aroma ring. And what it is it is an essential oil that you can take with you to go. It's an aroma ring, and it fits comfortably on your ear or nose and provides up to 4 hours of discreet, continuous, and on-the-go personal aromatherapy. It's really, really cool, and it comes in these little packs, and then you just strip this open, and out comes the aroma ring. It's super tiny, y'all. It's super tiny. It's tiny little... That's it right there. Do you see it? Can you see that little ring? And then in that little spot is where the oil is. You literally just put oil in there, and then you just put it on your nose. This one is lavender. It is reusable. It is made of silicone, and all you have to do to take the aroma that's on there out is you want to just drop it into some rubbing alcohol, let it sit, and then you can put new drops on it and reuse. I don't know how often it needs to be changed out, but I will let you know, because that's part of the reason I'm testing it. But yeah, I really love this. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me. I am here for you. This is my passion. It has helped me heal. It continues to help me heal, and I just want to share it with you. So if you have any questions, concerns, or you want to take the dosha quiz, or you want a free sample of something, of peppermint or lavender, let me know. I gotcha. All right. See you next month.